percent of the youth in Tamale are doing drugs.
What?
Yes, very unfortunately. My mom is a teacher.
Oh my goodness.
All my aunties are teachers. My mom and her sisters, all of them are teachers.
Yeah.
And my mom tells me how insane it is. My mom is headmistress at Istakafato. It's an Islamic school. And she tells me that sometimes even these children in junior high schools, they find them to, have some of these things. And it's because of what they see their older brothers and sisters do, which is why this forum is very, very, very necessary. I also have friends who teach in secondary schools and who teach in tertiary schools as well. And they tell me that it is appalling. It's much more than even I think it is. It's worse than we think it is, which just makes me conclude that it is a serious crisis. Such that in the next 5 to 10 years, if care is not taken, there's going to be a lot of insane people walking the streets of Tamale, and we don't want that happening. That's why the CS Northern Youth Forum is focusing on drug and substance abuse awareness, prevention, and treatment.
So this is happening on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Where is it happening?
It's happening on Thursday at Radaj Lodge and Conference Center, 8 a.m. sharp.
Okay.
When I posted it, I think that KD saw it and said, "Oh, Radaj." I said, "Yes." That's where I auditioned for Ghana's Most Beautiful. So I said, yes. I'm going back to Radaj to have this very impactful forum for the youth of Tamale.
So who are going to be in attendance?
Everyone should be in attendance, but we'll have some great speakers that everybody would be happy to hear from. We'll have the Northern Regional Minister.
Amazing.
We'll have the MCE. We'll have Aja Sajito Alima to be there. We'll also have Mr. Peter, who works with an agency that is into rehabilitation. We also have some doctors who will be passing through. We have Kareem Ira, who is a very active youth.
Yes.
He's doing so much for the youth of Ghana right now. And he's willing and ready to come and also impact in the lives of the youth of Tamale, and also to share his story, his journey. Sometimes these children or the youth that go into drug abuse or substance abuse is because they didn't really have, or they don't really have people to look up to or people to talk to, which is why they end up doing drugs. So we want to give them the opportunity to meet people who inspire them and people to tell them their story, how they did it without, drugs, and how they can also do it without drugs. No matter how frustrated you are or depressed you are, there's always a better way out than drugs.
Absolutely. So this is happening this Thursday, the 16th, at Radash. Did I hear right? That Radash
Lodge and Conference
Lodge
Center.
and Conference, and this is located in Tamale, if I'm right. Yes.
Yes, in Tamale.
Yes. So that's where it's going to be happening. The first ever maiden edition of the very exciting Northern Youth Drug Abuse Prevention Forum,
I never felt
led by Bright Path Global Foundation,
like my lover and my
Queen Tia's Foundation, and we're focused on high on life, not on drugs.
Yes.
So we have all these amazing speakers going to be a part of it, but walk me through how, or the bigger picture for Bright Path Global and some of the things we want to achieve in the Northern region.
Good. So this particular forum is just like, let me say, an opening to a series of activities that we are going to have, especially with relations to drug and substance abuse. So on the 16th of this month, which is this very Thursday, when we meet at Radaj, there's going to be 2 sessions actually.
Oh, wow.
So the speakers would speak to anyone and everyone in the auditorium, encourage them. The medical practitioners would also share more light on the dangers involved in drug or substance abuse, because most of the children that are involved have no idea the magnitude of the effects of it. They do it because, unfortunately, for some reason now in Tamale, if you're not doing drugs, then you are not cool. So people or the youth are doing it just so they can also belong to their friend groups. Exactly. And so after the speakers, there's going to be another session. There's going to be a breakout session so that we can have different groups, which will make the learning and the information and awareness creation of the drug and substance abuse very, very effective. We'll have also a session where we'll have anonymous boxes, where every single person would have to write their name, every detail about them, their contact number, drop it in those anonymous boxes, and it's going to help us to tell who is addicted to drugs and need help. Because if we say, if you are addicted and you want to come and do this, because of stigma, they might not want to. So everybody would have to come and drop something. Just write yes or no if you are addicted. And then we'll have the rehabilitation practitioners take over from there. Apart from that, which is happening on Thursday, after the program, on Friday we rest, Saturday and Sunday we go into the streets.
Wow.
And then we go to the ghettos, the bases. We'll be doing that with Lamasha Adamana, one of the sub-chiefs in Tamale. Talk to the boys and the girls. Let them see the effects of what they are doing, because some of them hear that drug abuse or substance abuse is very bad, but they have no idea how bad it truly is. So we go into the street, talk to them about it, get the people who are willing to stop, because trust me, there are some people who know very well that this is not good for me. They are beginning to feel it, but it's an addiction and they have no idea how to stop it. So we'll help them get in touch with the rehabilitation people, and then they'll try to help them to get out of drugs and help them to, integrate into community as well. And apart from that also, we'll also go, apart from the streets, we would like to also go into the various homes of the people in Tamale, because we believe that parental care is very necessary in fighting this serious crisis. And a lot of parents might not understand what drug and substance abuse is. Imagine knowing that a lot of these children start with some energy drinks infused with some drugs. So imagine this parent sees their daughter or their son always drinking a particular energy drink, but they think it's just a drink anyways. They have no idea. They don't realize. So when we are able to sensitize them in their various homes and tell them what truly is happening, then it will be an alarm to them when they realize that their child is getting addicted to a particular energy drink for some reason. There will be call numbers for them. If you realize that your child is probably addicted to a certain energy drink or a certain substance, just dial this number. If you don't want them to suspect you are going to report them, and then we'll pick it up from there and see how we can help. Because it's a serious problem. And AJ, if you come to Tamale and it's 12 at midnight and you go to town, you'll be heartbroken. Wow. Yes, I mean, young girls are doing it, and guess what's happening? They have no jobs, they have no money, and they need the drugs. So what will happen?
They will it's like a cycle that keeps perpetuating.
Exactly. So the young girls are beginning to sell off themselves for as low as 5 Ghana cedis to get drugs. Yes. It's a very unfortunate situation. We can go on and on and on about it. It's a cancer that really needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that you're leading the fight in this. We're excited about it. We're definitely supporting you in all aspects. So Bright Path Global brings the Northern Youth Drug Abuse Prevention Forum 2026, the maiden edition, happening on Thursday, the 16th of April. Saturday and Sunday, it will be an on-street campaign to sensitize people on choosing life, not drugs. For sponsorship and partnership, please call 0201 377 099. That's 0201 377 099 to sponsor and partner on this very worthy cause. Happening at the
Radach Lodge and Conference Center
in Tamale from 9 a.m.
Yes, from 8 a.m.
8 a.m. We'll be at Radach. We choose life, not drugs. And we're going to ensure that together we're able to eradicate it from not only the north of Ghana as a whole. So it's on Thursday. We invite you all to join us there and make it a part of supporting to make this worthy cause a national campaign. Final words from you, Queen Taya, before we let go.
Final words. I appreciate everyone who is supporting so far, but we need a lot of sponsorship, especially funds.
Yes.
When you are passionate about things like these and you don't have the support, sometimes it gets really discouraging. And so we need support from anyone who can assist us. The forum is happening on Thursday, but post the forum, we have a lot of activities that we want to do. And without funds, we can't do it. Without funds, it's just going to remain an idea. Without funds, it's just passion. And passion that is not fueled cannot materialize. So, yes, we appreciate everyone who supported so far. My parents have played a very instrumental role in this because I almost gave up.
Wow.
Doing stuff like this without funds is
not easy.
It's not easy. But my parents will tell me that it looks like it's just your calling. You've always wanted to help people, so don't give up. And I'm not giving up. So please don't let me give up.
Absolutely. We need to come on board and support in every way and every means possible. So whether in cash, in kind, in different sponsorship, please call 0201 377 099. Yes?
Yes.
Absolutely. Amazing. I'm so excited for you. We'll definitely be supporting in every way we can. But most importantly, wishing you all the luck in the world, Queen Taya. You are truly someone who has seeked to help others in whatever capacity, and I'm so excited that this is the next chapter of the Bright Path Foundation, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
All righty. Now, getting into the next one, Justin Timberlake, focused on a drug addict losing his way and finding his way to rehab. As we continue to encourage you all to support Bright Path and the Northern Forum on Drug Abuse.
Hi, my name is Bob and I work at my job. I make 40 some